Hi, my name is BC Hoffman.
Hi, I'm Judith Jones.
And this is Recipe Wars. And today we are doing omelets.
Yummy, my favorite. I will be doing Julia Child's version.
Here is the standard classic omelette. It's flat and it's French and it's very lovely and tender and soft.
Wait, you're doing Julia Child's. I'm doing Jacques Pepin. That's crazy
That's
talk.
major rivalry
wow.
right there.
They're like teammates. How are they going to be different?
If I had to judge how good technically a chef is, I probably would ask him to do an omelette. It is difficult to make a real good omelette.
Mine is going to be like precise and perfect and fluffy, and yours is going to be like scrambled. It's going to be scrambled eggs on a plate, and it's going to look nice.
Let's just see who will win this
Who's gonna
omelette
do it?
battle. All right, well, I'm going to start off with my herbs because, yes, I said herbs. She uses parsley, and we've got a mixture of chives, thyme, and tarragon, which we're just going to chop up.
I noticed that her herbs are the same as I'm using. So for these, the best way to do it is you're gonna just kind of take your stem and just go straight down. Hold it at the tip, straight down. And you really don't need that many. We're only making one omelet at a time. So for each omelet, I do have like 6 to 8 eggs that I have in this bowl right here, but I'm only using 3 at a time. So 3 eggs, about 2 tablespoons of your herbs, chopped up nicely, half teaspoon of the oil, 1 tablespoon of butter, a little salt and pepper, just a pinch, and that's it. Basic, easy, simple, nice and fluffy.
Yeah, very easy. I'm only going to be using even less than you. I'm using 2 eggs, a teaspoon of water, butter, and herbs.
That's marvelous!
It's marvelous, isn't it?
So I'm just gonna give my herbs a quick mince. So I've got it right there in the bowl, boom, and then I have my eggs. So, 2 different types of eggs we have here. What's the difference? Well, one's brown, one's white. That was
One brown, one white.
yeah. Quick observations. Nutrition-wise, they're the same. So 2 to 3 of these, I'm just gonna go nice and even. So you're just gonna take it and smash it, boom, right on the cutting board. You might get a little egg in there.
So I just cracked in my 2 eggs. I'm just gonna add in a little teaspoon of water, as she does, and we're gonna add in our salt, our pepper, and we're just gonna give that a nice little whisk. Don't overbeat it. And she does hers actually with chopsticks on the video. You can use a whisk or a fork as I'm doing, that's fine. So my eggs are ready, and now what I'm gonna do is get my pan nice and hot. So we're gonna put a teaspoon of butter, let's just eyeball that, into the pan. Swirl it around, and we want the pan to get nice and hot, and just before it browns, we're gonna put in those eggs.
So yes, you can use a whisk at home or chopsticks. I'm just gonna use my fork. You're gonna pop each one, boom. And then you wanna get nice aeration going in your actual whisk. Get very, just go as hard as you can when you are whisking your eggs.
Baby.
Yeah, beautiful. And then you just, woo, look at that. Oh, that's nice. You gotta do this for about 20 seconds until it's nice and fluffy and a nice creamy color. My pan's getting hot as we speak. I'm gonna do the same thing, so let me cut about a tablespoon of this butter. I'm gonna lower the heat just slightly. Throw in about a half teaspoon of my oil. Put about half teaspoon in.
I smell that lovely smell of melted butter, so I am gonna toss in my eggs. And she doesn't do too much to it when they're in the pan. She gives it a couple of good swirls, and then she pushes it to one side. So it's exactly what we're gonna do. Well, mine's browned because I let my butter brown too much, but it's still nice and soft inside, and that's just about done. That takes, what, like 20 seconds?
Not even.
So it should be nice and tender and soft inside. So I'm gonna get a little plate and do a little technique. She holds the pan up with her thumb above lip of the pan to the plate, and we're just gonna do a quick turn.
So what he does is he constantly is moving the pan. It's almost like you're making hollandaise sauce in the way that he does it. You're constantly moving the pan. You don't want it to get too hot. You don't want it to get overcooked. You're making small scrambled egg basically the whole time.
So here's my omelet. It looks pretty darn good, actually. Nice and tender, soft inside. So what I'm gonna do, as she does, is just put a little slather of butter on top of that for that little extra shine. And we're gonna sprinkle our fine herbs on top of that.
And we are ready. We're gonna just fold in ever so slightly. Boom, boom, and then fold over. And then we are ready to plate. So we're literally just gonna take our plate, and as he does, we're gonna go right to the edge of the pan and fold it right over. So it's slightly wet on the inside, light colorization on there, a little bit more than you should normally have. You want pale yellow. I've got a little bit of brown on there, but that's what you're going for right there, ladies and gentlemen, viewers at home, your Jacques Pepin omelet. Boom. What have we here?
What have we here?
Oh, I like your huevos.
I think it's time for you to taste my omelet.
I think it's time for you to taste mine.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. So,
all right,
let's
see.
fork.
Let's fork. Not bad.
I like yours. Yours has a great seasoning.
Really?
Yeah, and the herbs really come out.
Good. Yours lacks a little seasoning.
What are you trying to say about my eggs?
There's no salt in there.
Wow.
And the consistency, I like it's still soft inside. It's good. Mine's good.
For sheer appearance, I think mine's bigger and looks nicer. However,
Mine tastes better.
yours does taste better.
It's all about the taste.
It's all about the taste. I can't even argue with that. That being said, I think Julia Childs is the winner, and Jacques can't argue with the lady.
Yeah, Julia Childs won this week's Recipe Wars.
Subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and also now subscribe to our email list. You guys keep watching, we'll keep sleeping and cooking.
Yeah, we will.